We live on YouTube. Let's get into it. We're going to talk about Ford Bank, Commercial Bank, Ford Commercial Bank, and Ford, cargo vans, box trucks, things to get you guys rolling, as well how to apply and qualify for your business to get funded for these vans and vehicles. Now, I'm going to show you my approval letter from Ford Commercial. This is my approval letter from Ford Commercial. I'm going to hold it up. Hopefully the screen is mirrored so you can see it, but okay, it's not mirrored. But basically what this document is showing from Ford is that I got $350,000 line of credit from Ford Commercial through my business. Let me show you that again. $350 line of credit. $350 line of credit. It is backwards. I apologize. I don't have this mirrored. But this is what allowed me to purchase my cargo van and what allowed me to purchase more vehicles. But I only wanted to start with the cargo van. Didn't want to have a lot of debt on my business to get started. Now, I've started a courier business, which is Flash Fleet ATL, but I had to build up my credit through my other company, Blackmanmedia, which I started way back in 2014. I didn't start building business credit on it until 2019. Going into 2020, I built up 9 trade lines. How you get trade lines? You do those by, getting net 30 accounts and some other accounts. Now, a lot of these business credit people and credit people you see online talk about, net 30s are dead and the net 30s are useless. Net 30s are pointless. You can't get no money through net 30s, which is correct. Now, they're not dead, they're not useless, but you cannot get funding strictly from applying and using net 30s and getting net 30 business credit. The way you can get approved for funding actual cash and credit cards is either already have money rolling through your business or have a A1 personal credit score 680 or higher. 680 or higher would be the only credit score to get you a credit card or a business loan. Now, you can do it with having revenue, but if you are a new business and these are the type of businesses that actually need revenue, need the money, or the startup businesses, then it's kind of hard. But there are a couple of credit cards that do work with startup businesses, but they, like I said, they do connect. They want to see you have at least a 600, 620, 680 and up credit score to really get funding and really get some real money, get, at least $10,000 or more, which is not a whole lot, but can be used to start a lot of businesses out here. One space business that I own here is a co-working virtual address sort of event space where I rent out conference rooms. I rent out private offices on a monthly and weekly basis. My people, send their mail here and they can pick up their mail if they're like a mobile business. Go ahead and hit that like button. I see these people tapping in on the TikTok. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Let me get some likes up on this TikTok. Let me go ahead and get some likes on the YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. I will appreciate you. Let me see, we got some comments on here. How do I get out of this part? Oh, there you go. So go ahead and drop me some comments, and then also through Alley Bank, this is where I got my Kia Optima from. Alley Bank. Alley is another commercial bank where you can get cars through your business name only. Cars through your business name, Alley Bank. And you see Blackman Media is the name of my business. Here's the address of my business. I don't care if you know the address of my business because it's public record anyway. It's not hard to find where my place of business is. Now make sure there's no other personal information on here. But I paid off. This is my payoff for my car, my Kia Optima. I got through Alley Bank. I had on Turo before it was wrecked. I was smart enough to put a extended warranty on it. So by that extended warranty allowed me to cash out. After it got wrecked, I got a check for $2,000 and the car was paid off, and I made some money for a year while I was on Turo. So I came out ahead on this. If I didn't have that extended warranty, I may have lost money on this alley claim. So this is where I got a Kia Optima. I put on Turo, bossing up, using your credit and putting it, making passive income, sort of passive income. I still had to wash the car and check it in when it came in, but on the days that it was gone, on the days it was out, it's making me, $50, $60 a day every day. So that is Ally. This is another bank you can get through business credit. This is the one true thing that net 30s and those business credit is really truly built for, is actually getting vehicles and equipment in your business name. If you want money, credit cards, you will not be able to do this by building net 30s only. You will need to actually have some revenue coming in or a good personal credit score. Got a question here. Have you heard of any carriers accepting pickup trucks? Yes. Carriers do accept pickup trucks. I don't have the names of them off the top of my head, but one is Spoke Logistics. I did a long form video on that contractor guy, Spoke Logistics. So try them, check out that video. But there's a couple of other ones. I know T-Force uses pickup trucks, as well as what's another one? Spoke Logistics, On Rack, which bought out. I'm trying to blank on everything. They brought out Laser Ship. So On Track bought out Laser Ship, and they use pickup trucks. A lot of times with pickup trucks, they want the bed covered. So a lot of companies don't cover them because it's a liability if your bed is exposed and people can come out and steal stuff. If you got a trailer hooked up to it, but pickup trucks are good. And there's a lot of apps like Dolly. It's the actual app called Pickup that works with pickup trucks exclusively. So try those apps to get rolling. You can get some stuff daily until you find that carrier that actually accepts pickup trucks. Not a whole lot do, but I do know Spoke Logistics does do pickup trucks. All right. So that's what we got going on this morning. I do want to show you guys this. This is another business credit card bank where you can get lines of credit and credit cards through this company called Hatch Financing. And another one, let's go through. I know NAV is another great source where I want all you guys to go ahead and sign up for. If you have a business or you're looking to start a business, go ahead and get your LLC set up, and then come on over, get your EIN set up, and then come on over to nav.com. And this will allow you to keep track of all your business credit information. NAV, you guys can see what I'm doing, this nav.com screen, and it also gives you a whole host of business credit cards, business credit information, loans for banks, business line of credits, all the people you need to apply for to get your loans and get funding for your business to get rolling in this courier work or whatever type of business you're looking to start. So they break down, the pros and cons of business credit, pros and cons of different lines of credit, different types of loans. It's a great resource for business information. I want you guys to go look it up, go sign up. That's why you get your business credit scores. And that's how you know how many trade lines you have reporting. So you can go to Ford Commercial and start applying for your own vehicles and start applying for your own equipment and financing. So the two we're talking about this morning, for the guys that just joining me, we got Ford Credit, where I got my cargo van through. This is Ford Commercial Credit right here. And then we got Ally Bank, where I got my Kia Optima through, which, got totaled out, but they are a commercial financing bank. And how I got approved for those Ford Commercial and for this Ally Bank is I got for AT&T. I got cell phone service through AT&T. No money down, no personal credit check. all through my business is by getting net 30 and building my business credit up. Now, there are several other net 30 companies and net 30s and, business credit building products. I'm going to put some on the screen for TikTok here. I don't got nothing on the screen for you guys. And let's do this background, green screen. It's your boys. Find the article what I'm looking for. And I cannot find it. Here it is. All right. So that is that. If you look on the screen, on the TikTok screen, you can see some of the things I've done. If you look at these NAV, you can see NAV right there, Credit Strong, Biz Credit Central, Red Spectrum. These are all great trade lines to build your business. There are many more. They got gas cards out there you can get. But these 5, nav.com, Credit Strong. Go to Credit Strong on the YouTube for you guys. Any guys got any questions on the YouTube, any questions on the TikTok, let me know. If you're looking to get a $350,000 line of credit like I did through Ford, then this is the process of going about and doing just that. Like I said, here's my $350,000 line of credit through Ford Commercial. For you guys who think it's cap, this is real deal business right here. You guys are having problems getting funding through your personal credit. This is the way to go around that system. Now, I do not recommend doing it. I do recommend getting your personal credit in order first before you jumping over to building business credit. The cheat code, the hack is having A1 personal credit and good business credit. You can take over the world with these two things. I'm going to tap into the credit Bible, the credit back book. You guys love to see it. And by doing just that cheat code, getting good personal credit and good business credit, I was able to get over $250,000. That's $250,000 worth of credit cards, business side, personal side. A couple of net 30 business credit vendors in here, a couple of 3 or 4 gas cards in here. But most of this is just straight credit cards, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 limits. And it's all can be attained, all can be used to fund what you have going on, help you float through these difficult times. And a lot of these are interest-free credit cards. So long as I'm making the minimum payments and making the statement balances, I will not incur any interest over these next 12 months. Got a question, my boy Percy. I'm trying to get capital for my business. I have my own paint and body shop. Yeah, man. That's a good business to have, especially these times when people are not buying a lot of new cars. They are trying to just get them fixed up and roll back out. So that is a good business. Now, you do need a lot of capital. You need capital for space. You need capital for equipment, sprayers and employees and all that stuff. So yeah, bro, the best thing you have to do is get that personal credit up and just trying to have more workers. Yeah. So equipment financing might not be your thing. So you need actual loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. So what I recommend, brother, is getting your personal credit up to a 680 or higher. If you need help with that, tap in with me. I can give you some gems to build your credit. I do not personally do credit repair, personal credit repair, but I can recommend you to some people or just give you some tips on how to build your credit up, how to remove some negative items, and then how to get your credit up to that 680. One is by getting a personal loan or a secured credit card. You have to have trade lines. You have to have positive credit. Just not using your credit at all and thinking you're going to have a good credit score, or just letting the negative items just keep building up. Those collections, those medical bills, those car repos, those credit cards. Go ahead and at least make the minimum payments on them. contact them, tell you to close them, so they won't not keep, coming up 90 days, 30 days, 60 days late. Once you close them, then they go into collections, and collections are a lot easier to remove once it gets to collections. A simple letter. I got websites called Doubly that do credit repair for free, or a minimum fee of $39 a month. So those are things you can do. And remember, the person said he has a 670 credit score, so that can start get you in motion. Discover. I would try Discover first. Do a Discover card. If you got your business set up, you can go through this bank called Capital on Tap. Percy, let me leave a comment on him. Capital on Tap will probably get you at least $20,000. But the bad thing about Capital on Tap is they have very high interest rates. So you want to make sure you're paying as much of it off at one time as possible. Capital on Tap, just like that. Go ahead and Google that. It's a US based, well, it's actually an English based, London based bank, but they have a US based website. Let's go to the US based website, Capital on Tap, do the pre-approval. They'll do a soft pull on your credit report and see if you're approved before they do the hard pull and ding your credit. So that is two banks, Discover and Capital on Tap. You should have a great chance of getting approved for that 670 credit score. Man, see, I'm dropping these gems. I only got 3 likes on this live. What the hell is going on? Drop them likes, drop them likes, drop them likes. I'm help you with personal credit repair, help you guys build your business credit, and help you guys build and start businesses. All right. So I think I'm going to do a long form video today about my co-working space. I haven't really talked about it that much online recently. I started back in 2021. It's officially past 3 months, been in the black. I've been in profit, very low overhead on this, but I have to continuously keep guests, keep virtual address members, keep tenants in these offices to make money. So appreciate you, bud. Appreciate you. Look at rolls on them, man. So yeah, man. So those are gems, like 670 credit scores, not bad. You definitely want to get a little above that, 680 to that 700. You probably just need to pay down some credit card debt, Percy. If you do got some credit cards, just pay down a little debt and your credit score would jump up. But what you can do with the hack is get these business credit cards. So the only thing you should be applying for now on, Percy, with that 670 credit score is business credit cards. Capital One, not Capital, well, Capital One, but primarily Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, American Express. All of these business credit cards hide debt utilization from your personal side. And that way you can run those cards up. You can pay down some personal debt, move it over to the business side, and your credit score is going to shoot up. And then you can apply for some more loans, some more low interest loans, some more zero credit loans to get some more money. All right. Yeah, that's where you're messing up, person. You always buying stuff in cash, bro. OPM, other people's money. That's how you build. Now you gotta be smart about it. And I mean, using your cash, keeps you out of debt. But like I said, you're not really building your credit, so you need to build it. So you need to go ahead so you probably won't, if you don't have any credit, you probably won't get approved for those cards. So you need to go to your bank, whatever bank you bank with, and go ahead and get you a secured card. Just ask the bank person for a secured card. Basically, going to put the money up front, $100 to $500 to $1,000 on the card up front, and then you can spend that money off that card, and then they will report those payments to your credit bureau. You can go to avacredit.com. It's a great secured card. Grain, GRAIN, is a good app. You just download the Grain app on your phone. They take the money you already got coming into your bank account, no credit check whatsoever, and they give you a loan, or they approve you for credit solely based off the money you have in your bank account. So if you're not working, if you're unemployed right now, honestly, you probably have no business applying for any loans. You need to find some employment first, find some ways to make some money, get some money in your bank account. But then once you have money rolling in your bank account, A lot of these banks and these loans use fintech. They do not use personal credit checks anymore. They use the money that's in your bank account to determine how much they're going to lend you and how much you can pay back, and if they're going to approve you or not. So that's how this credit game, these lending game is going. It's moving further and further away from the traditional model of just looking at your credit and get you approved solely off of credit. Now they're looking at the money coming in your bank account, because so many people can, change stuff around and, make up paperwork. Paperwork is so easy to, fraud is so easy to commit these days. You can change some numbers, change some zeros, but if you send those bank statements, if you give them access to your actual bank account through the Plaid platform, which a lot of these companies do, they just go tap right into the bank account so they can see how much you're making. And you can't fudge that with credit repair. You can't, delete a bunch of negative items and get you a 700 credit score and jug the system any longer. They want to see the money coming in. So yeah, brother, you're doing stuff a little backwards. Like I said, it ain't bad for paying stuff with cash, but you can't build credit. And using other people's money, that's how these large businesses, how these large companies are growing. This is how they are maintaining their books. Every major corporation, even down to small businesses, use credit primarily, especially Walmart, Amazon. All of these companies are operating off of loans still. Uber, all of these companies are operating off of loans or business credit, where they, take some money in from someplace else and have to pay it off somewhere else. So that's the name of the game out here, is eventually keeping your debt down to where you're making more than you're spending. You want to bring in more than what your loans are paying out. So that's how you do it. And that's how I kept my balance down, my debt down, in order to crack up these credit cards that I can buy a house for. All right, let's go ahead and pull out some credit cards here that I want to highlight. So here are 3 credit cards here I want to highlight. Here is the Capital One Business Gold Spark Classic. This is for bad credit. This Spark Classic card is for bad credit. I got approved for this card with a 600 credit score for my business, but only downside of this card getting approved for my business and able to build was that it reports to your personal credit. So this Capital One credit card does report to personal credit, the Spark, but it's still a great card because it reports to business credit as well and personal credit. And it kind of got me into the system with it being a credit card for low credit scores. It got me into the credit Capital One ecosystem, which hopefully, even though I had it for years, they will eventually upgrade me to another card. But they did raise my credit limit. I had started off with a $1,500 credit limit. Now I'm at a $4,000 credit limit over the year. So, but it's a subprime card. Subprime means for people who are in lower credit scores, so they're not going to give me a high limit with that. But great starter card for you guys who's starting off in business. Easy to get approved from. I recommend it. Yes, absolutely. Keep it G. Yes, it reports to personal and business credit, but it's still a great card because they have low approval metrics. So people, like I said, I was approved with a 600 credit score. Now I've seen people get approved with a 580. So that's the only way I recommend it. But back to the cards that do not report. Here's the Amex Gold card. So we got this little baby gold card. Look how that guy shines. Look how it sounds. Ooh, that sounds hard. All right, pause. So here is the American Express Gold card. I'm showing them numbers on him. But here it is, Blackmanmedia. And this gold card is what I use to rack up points. It's great for cash back at grocery stores. I use it at grocery stores all the time. I pay it off immediately. It gives me 5% cash back. If you're looking to play the long credit card game where you can, use the points to travel and get cash back and pay for groceries, that's one thing great about the Amex business. But it doesn't give the perks like the platinum card. I have the platinum card as well. So that one will give you the airline and travel perks straight off. But this one, you rack up the points and then you can move those points over. And then I pay for hotels and trips with the points I accumulate through this card. Well, that's pretty much the best thing about Amex Gold Card. It has an annual fee of $250, which I do not like. But other than that, it's a pretty good card to have. Looks cool. Looks all shiny. And then the last one is my Sam's Club card. This one, I think this one is about to expire. They just sent me a new one in the mail, so it looks different. It looks blue now. But this one there, you can see Blackmanmedia on there. Blackmanmedia. This is a Sam's Club card. This is the one true, only legitimate business credit card out there. Even though I don't have the one with the MasterCard logo, this is one where they didn't look at my personal credit at all. And if you do get the one with the MasterCard or Visa logo, you can use at any store in the world. This one I can only use in Sam's and Walmart, which Walmart sells everything. Sam's Club sells everything. So I pretty much can buy everything with this. This is a great tool that I use to get furniture, get supplies for my business here at ECO Suites, my co-working space. So this card, funds a lot of stuff. I also partner with another individual. We had like an Airbnb for a while. So I use this card to get a lot of stuff to put in the Airbnb, and he paid me back. And that was a good investment for both of us to help him get started with his Airbnb business. And, I made a little money and built a little business credit at the time. So every time you buy stuff on this card and pay it off, Sam's and Synchrony Bank reports to the Business Credit Bureau. This card is backed by Synchrony Bank. So that's 3 business credit cards, one for beginners, the Capital one for intermediate with good credit scores, and a pretty new business. So you can be a new business, less than 6 months old, and get approved for this Amex business card if you have a 680 credit score or higher. 680 credit score or higher is recommended for Amex. And then for established businesses, you have to have at least 8 or at least 5 trade lines reporting on that NAV. So if you go to nav.com, you can look up your credit scores and look up your things that's reporting. And this company called Credit Strong is another net 30 that helps you build your business credit. All right. How we looking on time? Is the market? Oh, it's 9:40. The market is open. So let me go ahead and hop off. But I just want to show you guys some credit cards you can use to fund your business. And I talked about 2 banks, for Commercial Bank and Alley Commercial Bank. For Commercial Bank and Alley Commercial Bank, where you can get cars and vans and trucks in your business name. All right. So I have long form videos on both, breaking this down on my YouTube. I want everybody to go to my YouTube, Boss Up with K, and at Kevin Blackman. Both of my YouTube channels. Boss Up with K is more of an entrepreneur channel where I teach you guys how to get these gig apps, courier apps, starting businesses, making some money. And then Kevin Blackman, where I talk about anything financial, finance, credit, business credit, crypto, stocks, talking about level up in life financially, and talk about some fun stuff as well on there. All right, until next time, man. Yeah, keep it G. We gone.